I hadn't even been there a month. My first ride. I hadn't been there a month. I had just got out. I did like about 2 weeks in the field, and they put Friday them and Mark them had me put in the kitchen. So they moved me to K Block. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I went in there with that attitude. The white man got me locked up. Not putting no credit on myself for nothing that I did. It's the white man whole reason that I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in there tripping.
It's the rock star, Mr. Rock Lokester in the building, A.K.A. Muhammad Speaks, man. Hey, I got a special guest today. Go on and introduce yourself. I'll let you introduce yourself.
My name is Mickey Jefferson. I'm from San Antonio. Everybody know me by Mickey, or when I was in there, they called me the Tone or something like that.
So, you got, what was you initially charged with?
Murder, first-degree murder.
And how much time did you get it?
45.
You took it to trial?
Yeah, definitely.
So what happened at trial?
Shit, nigga came to testify.
Yeah. So basically, it was one of them situations where you were told on.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So you end up getting 45, and then you ended up going where?
To Ferguson.
That's your first unit?
Yeah.
What year was this?
91, September.
So you hit Ferguson in 91.
Yep.
In 91, what was going on Ferguson in 91?
What wasn't going on? That's it.
Okay, so how did you know that you was going? Did you know about Ferguson beforehand?
Yeah. Well, I didn't know. No, I didn't like have personal knowledge of it, but I just went through when I went through diagnostic. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was gory or whatever. I can't remember. But when I went through diagnostic and they finally assigned me to a unit, this old school that I was on the block with, he was like, "Man, where you going, youngster?" I was like, "Ferguson." And fool was like, "Oh." He was like, "Damn." I'm like, "What's up?" He like, "Bro, it's on over there, bro." I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Yeah." He was like, "You won by 125." He was like, "Shit, you got to go in there with an attitude."
Wait, how much you weigh?
About 125, 135, soaking wet.
And he said, "Go in with an attitude."
Go in with an attitude. He was like, man, he had already told me like the pros that they play. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, when the come up to you and all about what size shoe you got on, say don't even answer. Go in there shit. You know what I'm saying? He was like, just go right in there shit. He was like, don't even answer. He was like, you know what I'm saying?
So why you don't answer if they ask you about your shoe size?
Because, well, what
does that mean?
Because it's going to end in the same. If Fool took the time to come ask you what size shoe you own, he already made his mind up.
And
so you should have already made your mind up.
So I'm saying, what is he saying? He
want to know if you gonna get out for them shoes. If he can fit them, but even if he can't fit them, he just be trying. You know what I'm saying? Just trying.
So basically, they finna take your shoe.
Yeah, try to take your shoe.
Oh, okay. So what happened your first day? Your first day there?
I told you, and I remember that boy's name too. So I tell you, I get a sample of it in the like the holding tank going in. Tell you, oh girl, she checking me in and stuff.
The back gate.
Yeah, back gate. You know what I'm saying? So she gonna tell me, you know, baby, you want me to take these shoes and put them up for you? I was like, take my shoes and put them up for what? And she was like, cuz somebody gonna try to take them. So Big Scott, I don't know who else was over there. His name Scott, Big Scott. About 3 other dudes, they sitting on the, you know, it got the little chicken fish between the outgoing and the ingoing. They going out, I'm coming in. You know what I'm saying? He goes like, yeah, we gonna get them shoes if you come on there. I looked at that nigga. You don't want these shoes, bro. Yeah, Big Scott, Bright Scott, one that passed away.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you don't want these shoes. These dudes got death on them, nigga. I'm like, you know, my attitude was, and I tell everybody, I'll be joking what I said, but I was for real. Like I said, I got locked up. Went to prison in 91.
How old were you?
19.
Okay.
I don't see parole until 2001. And they were saying that the world was going to end in 2000. I didn't care. I'm going to do what I want to do.
Okay, let's backtrack. You got locked up in 91. They told you you were going to see parole in.
My first time seeing parole was in January the 23rd, 2001.
And when did you actually get out of prison?
2014.
Okay, let's go right here, right fast. So, you know, lawyers like to tell you that I'm gonna get you this, and you like they did you, and you got to do 10 years on it, and then you'll be home. Explain parole and how it goes.
First of all, it's crooked. I tell you, might have told it before, you know, when I actually was getting out, they put me in that changes class, and there was a black commissioner came to see the class, and to visit. He was the realest person, the realest nigga that came through, because he basically told the whole class the truth, and them niggas were mad. I was, because I understand you humans just like me. But what he explained, before I tell you my thing, I'm going to tell you what he told us. This is how he explained. He said, look, I'm going to tell you like this. He said, yeah, we like to see you guys support out there, that you done came in here, took schooling and all that. He said, but I'm going to be honest with y'all. He said, y'all should be mad. You knew they were going to be mad. He said, I'm going to be honest with y'all. He said, I'm going to tell you the real deal. He said, the real deal is, it's however I feel when I wake up in the morning that's going to decide what goes on. He said, his exact number. He said, if I wake up in the morning and I decide I want to let 50 people go, I'm going to let 50 people go. So if I wake up in the morning and I don't want to let nobody go, ain't nobody going. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they humans just like us. Just because they on the board or they, you know, have the authority to dictate our life, they still human. They still go through marital problems, with every other problem. And, you know, some people can't distance their problems from their work. So if my wife woke me up in the morning tripping and shit, you know that I got attitude, I go right in that shit. If I say ain't going home today. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't, my shit did nothing to me. You know what I'm saying?
How many set-offs did you get?
What? Shit. I can't tell you how many I got. I got 13 years worth of set-offs. I don't know how many it was. I know because I got some 2s, I got some 3s. You know what I'm saying? So
what is that? Explain that. Explain that.
Well, the 2 and the 3, where that, like, you'll go in there and they'll tell you, you know what I'm saying? Well, you didn't make it for whatever reason. Mine was always the same, in which I told them, you know, mine was always nature of crime. And I'm like, it don't matter if I do more than what y'all gave me. When I walk out these gates, my nature of crime gonna be the same. It ain't gonna never change.
So what is the 2 and the 3?
So 2 and the 3 is you gonna do 2 years before they see you again.
So you actually did enough time to come up for parole, and then you go see them, and then they tell you,
come back 2 more years later, and we'll see you again. Yeah, or 3 years later, and we'll see you again. You know what I'm saying? That's how they do. That's their thing.
So your first day. So what happened on your first day? On first?
Well, I'm in the thing, so I tell Scott and them, I'm like, nigga, y'all don't want these shoes, bro. So boom, I go on the block. They send me in. Go, you know, you go down there to clarification first. They tell me I'm going to G block. So I come out, go to G block. You know, it had already changed before I left. You know what I'm saying? Before I left first. And when I got there, you didn't have the opportunity to take your bag and put it in the cell. You walk in the crash gate, you come in the gate, they gonna put your bag up under the stairs. They want to say that your faith inside that day room gonna decide if your bag is still there when you come back.
What you mean? What do you mean by that?
It's gonna decide the way that you get approached, the way that you handle it, and everything. Even if you know, you might not say you might get it back. You know what I'm saying? It depends. You know what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, they point was okay. Me and you know what I'm saying? We fight. While we fighting, Reef got out the gate and went and grabbed my bag from up under the stairs and took it to his house. You know what I'm saying? So you just got robbed as soon as you come in. You know what I'm saying? You walk
even though you're fighting.
Yeah, even though that didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? That didn't matter. You know, I think mainly, I will say mainly because, you know, when I got there, like I said, I ain't saying no, I don't roll like that as far as trying to make nobody scared of me. I'm more of a nigga like, you leave me alone, I leave you alone. You come fuck with me, I'm gonna give you what you want. No, I don't think I can fight. But in the middle of the fight, if I find out you can't fight, you got a problem. You know what I'm saying? That right there, that's me. You know what I'm saying? Leave me alone. I ain't gonna bother you. I don't care what you do. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, I walk in and when I hit the block, I don't see no niggas. I don't see no white boys. I don't see no black, no Mexicans. I don't know what went on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, and all the niggas in one corner. They all in the back of G block. You know what I'm saying? By the knock table and all that. They all in the back on that side by that TV. You know, you got the front TV, you got the back TV. That's Black's TV. Well, I didn't know that when I walked in, but I know it now. You know what I'm saying? So they backed up. So I'm like, shit, I look. I'm like, I don't know nobody. So I'm like, I ain't going over there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nobody. They're going to have to come to me. So I walk in, you know, I ain't finna sit down where a nigga can get me. So I post up, I put my feet up on the bench. You know what I'm saying? I'm occasionally looking. I ain't staying, but I'm looking at niggas, eye contact, looking at them. I'm looking up at the TV, but I'm steady watching them. So I see this little, can't think of this nigga name though, little dark nigga, kind of slim. He walk up and shit. Nigga tell me, hey man, we don't put our feet on the bench, bro, over here.
So he tried.
Yeah, he tried me. I say, man, nigga, you don't get out my motherfucking face, bro. I'm like, nigga, what? You know what I'm saying? I done took my feet. I done took my feet off. Not because you telling me to, nigga. I done took my feet off so I can have my balance. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I'm like, what? I'm like, nigga, you better go on somewhere, bro. Oh, man, I'm just telling you, man, we don't put our feet on the bench. I'm like, bro, you better go on somewhere, bro. Go on somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So the nigga, I guess he see a nigga ain't scared. He gone back over there. You know what I'm saying? Gone move around. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm waiting until I see Cat Eyes, the homie from the town. He come over there, come talk to me like, what's up, man? And I'm like, shit, you know, he from the hood. Cat Eyes originally from San Antonio. You know, I mean, from East Houston State. Like, man, I'm like, shit, ain't nothing, man. Yeah, he all right now. He all right. He did about 20-something years. Be up there skinny all the goddamn time. But, you know, that's when he started running. He run right then. He running it down to me. I'm like, man, where everybody at? He like, man, fool really said something to you because we don't sit on this side. He like, this the Mexican side. I'm not used to that. First of all, especially coming from San Antonio. One of my closest homeboys.
You learning the rules right now.
Yeah, one of my closest homeboys in the county was Rocky Reyes. You know what I'm saying? We locked up like this. And one of the laws he told us, once me and him got some time, he was like, y'all know when y'all get to the pen, y'all ain't gonna be able to run like that, you know, but we young. Man, motherfucker can't tell me who to hang with, who to talk to. You know, me and him, we done both been in the county like at least a year together. So we done got cool. You know what I'm saying? We done got cool to the motherfucker. So when I come down here, this a whole nother different environment for me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, shit, y'all, we don't sit over here and they don't sit over there. I'm like, oh, cool. So then he started running it down about the riots. You know what I'm saying? He telling me, man, look, man, if they had a riot, he was like, this one between the Mexican and the white boy. That's why you don't see none of them in the day room. He like, they all up on 3-row and a couple of them at the end of 2-row locked up. I'm like, okay, damn. I'm like, all right. He was like, yeah, you know, he was like, man, we ever get in one? He was like, nigga, don't you run. He like, nigga, don't you run. He was like, you hear some glass break? He break you some glass. He was like, nigga, the way for you to get yourself stuck and killed is to run to them balls. Yeah. Try to run. So I'm like, all right, I'm listening to him, he was like an uncle anyway, because I've been knowing him from the world. So I'm like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I don't know. I mean, didn't much, When
you got there, was it gang heavy?
No, not at all. Everybody was in gangs, even including myself. But that wasn't the take on the unit. You know what I'm saying? It was straight city. You know what I'm saying? It didn't matter that me and you was fighting out here and all that other shit. All that shit dies when we come in, especially when I hit there, because there wasn't too many niggas from San Antonio. It wasn't that many from the town. You know what I'm saying? And if I put it like this, it probably was more, but them niggas wasn't, you know what I'm saying, A1. They ain't gonna, so the niggas that was there, like Stinker, Kevin Turner, Friday, you know what I'm saying, Mark Shepard, all these niggas, you know what I'm saying, Giddy, you know what I'm saying, Giddy, Cat Eyes, all them niggas, Eli, yeah, them niggas, they gon' already shot. Shit, we small, but we going in, you know what I'm saying, so, they was all city.
I know when you hit, at that time, they was like the first wave of gang members coming in the penitentiary.
Well,
so, yeah, y'all was like the first wave. I was like the second wave.
I said,
so,
well,
when I came, that's when the gangs and stuff started like coming, taking over. When I hit 95.
No, that's what I'm supposed to say. It was like about 95, 96. You know what I'm saying? About 95, 96, that's when it started being gangs. Cause like I said, it wasn't none. Like everybody I know, when you come in and shit, you know what I'm saying? They don't know you from your hometown, okay, right, she was this, or Mickey was that, you know what I'm saying? But
in 91, that didn't matter.
That didn't matter. All about the city. No, it was all about the city. And like I said, it was so much so, like I said, even though it was Dallas and you had Fort Worth, they were together, which made them really the biggest thing in there.
Yeah.
Because it was a metro. They were saying Metroplex. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no Dallas and it wasn't no Fort Worth. No, they was together as one.
Arlington,
they were together. Yeah, all that. Dallas, Arlington, all that was one unit. You know what I'm saying? It was one unit. And them niggas was deep. You know what I'm saying?
So how many riots were you in? Mr. Riot starter.
Well, my first one was on what's that, K at the end?
Yeah.
K on the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my first one. I had been there. Like I hadn't been there a month. I hadn't even been there a month. My first ride. I hadn't been there a month. I had just got out. I did like 2 weeks in the field, and they put Friday them and Mark them had me put in the kitchen. So they moved me to K block. You know what I'm saying? And I went in there with that attitude. The white man got me locked up. Not putting no credit on myself for nothing that I did. It's the white man reason that I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in there tripping. Like I say, I see. So I'm going. I don't know where the world out there. They might have been just running a regular in and out. You know what I'm saying? From the day room, so they can go to the cell for me and whatever. But to this day, I still don't know the fool. I just know he from Dallas. Slim black dude from Dallas. You know what I'm saying? We on 3 roll. When I'm going to my cell, I see him arguing with the white boy. You know what I'm saying? He arguing with the white boy. I'm like, okay, but I see this other white boy. He's standing there like, they finna do something. I'm going on in my cell and shit, so I come back out, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing not, getting scorched up. Didn't even realize these niggas, them niggas clicking. I'm getting scorched up. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas clicking like a motherfucker. I'm thinking, me and this other nigga losing now. I'm the only nigga at the table losing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, I sit down, I'm like, the homie, BB over there, he SSI. So it's me, KT, all us, we kept turning, we all sitting at the table. They standing around the table while I'm playing. You know what I'm saying? And I said, man, I just seen some crazy ass shit on 3-year-old nigga. He like, what? The nigga BB, right, wired me up. And then I'm like, man, see the nigga like arguing with the white boy, the other white boy like he was gonna do something. I'm like, man, I would have did something, I'll beat that old ass. The nigga said, man, Mickey, you ain't gonna do shit.
That's that key.
Yeah, that's that key. That nigga put that key in. I'm like, what? What nigga got me fucked up? I'm like, matter of fact, I go over there like I said, I don't know the old boy name. I don't know the black dude. I call, man, come here, man. I'm like, man, what's up with you and that fool? He like, oh man, that whole tripping talking about I'm making noise in front of himself. I'm like, what's up with the other old white boy? He like, oh man, I don't know. I said, man, I'll tell you what, nigga. Go over there and call that hoe high. And if the other hoe jump up, nigga, I got it. He like, oh, all right. That's all he needed to hear. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he go over there and call the white boy out. White boy jump up. Other fool jump up with him. Took off on his ass. Now, we getting the gas. We getting the gas. You know what I'm saying? Cause BB done hit one of them fools in the face with the broom handle. Everything, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking about this too. I was thinking, my shoes got took.
The shoes got took.
The shoes got took.